The Carnival Horizon cruise ship has a lot to offer. It can be overwhelming, there's so much to do, so much to see, and so much to taste. I'm excited to share all of the perks, venues, and some really important tips with you in this video. You came to the right place if you don't want to be one of the people that misses out on some of the best experiences on the Carnival Horizon. Welcome aboard, everyone. I'm Joseph K. from Embrace Today. My wife Emily and I are what you might call cruise nerds. We love to dive into the ships, the ports, and really all things cruising, then share our knowledge with the world. We're no strangers to Carnival Cruise Line, it's one of our absolute favorites. The Carnival Horizon is a big cruise ship, and while it may not be one of the biggest out there, it's still pretty massive. With 3,900 people on this cruise, many will overlook some of the ship's best perks. Don't let that be you. This video is packed with great information and tips, but I'll let you in on a little secret. I saved the best tip for almost the very end of the video, so I guess you'll just have to watch the whole thing. Let's dive in and get started. When you first board the Horizon, the first thing you see is this massive tornado-shaped LED screen. This thing, at least for me, is jaw-dropping. It's really big, and the moving artwork displayed is truly stunning. Its official name is Dreamscape, but my wife and I like to call it the Tornado. The Dreamscape is a 24-foot tall digital sculpture featuring over 2,000 customizable LED tiles. It's programmed to display various artwork, including pieces created by patients at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's surrounded by a large oval bar with outlying really stylish and comfortable furniture. In the evenings, you can catch live music while you enjoy a cocktail and soak in the Dreamscape display. Emily and I found ourselves down here several times on our cruise. It's a true perk of the ship, you don't want to ignore it. After I first get on a cruise ship, I like to head up to the Lido deck, grab a drink, and jump in the pool. Nothing makes you feel like your vacation has truly started like dipping into a cool pool on a hot day. And the Horizon definitely has you covered. On the Lido deck, you find two pools to choose from. The beach pool, right in the middle of the ship. It serves as the central hub of the Lido, where the big movie screen towers overhead. This pool area is surrounded by nearly endless sun loungers, two popular bars, the Red Frog Rum Bar and the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar, and two of the ship's most popular restaurants. First, there's the famous Guy's Burgers, where the burgers are so delicious that the lines get a little long sometimes, as you can see. If you've been on a Carnival cruise before, you probably know the menu, but here's a quick list of the burger choices at Guy's. You can stop by the toppings bar to add the finishing touches to your perfect burger. My favorite is the ringer, but I always get the onion ring on the side. Then head over to the toppings bar to pile on tomato, a ton of pickles, a bit of onion, and some ketchup. What's your go-to Guy's burger order? Drop it in the comments. Across the deck, you'll find another Carnival staple, the Blue Iguana Cantina, where you can dig into some amazing shrimp, fish, beef, pork, or chicken tacos and burritos. The Blue Iguana also has a toppings bar with an amazing mini hot sauce bar to spice things up. Personally, I prefer a quieter pool experience, so I head to the back of the ship to the Tides pool. It's not quite as big as the beach pool, but it has a more adult vibe to it. It features two large hot tubs on either side, a fully stocked bar at the front, and an amazing view of the ship's wake at the back. In addition to the bar, there are two restaurants on either side of this pool as well. You'll find the Seafood Shack, a spot to satisfy that seafood craving you might be having. Their menu includes fried options like buffalo shrimp and calamari, as well as non-fried seafood like steamed lobster, crab legs, and oysters. Personally, I tried the lobster roll and some of the fried shrimp, and it's okay. Honestly, not great though. I was disappointed with the quality and the taste of the food, and the real kicker here is that this restaurant is not included in the price of your cruise like Guy's and Blue Iguana. This is pricey food. So I hope if you guys try the Seafood Shack for yourselves, you'll have better results. On the other side of the Tides pool area, you'll find the Pizzeria del Capitano. You might be surprised to hear me say this, but honestly, I think it is the worst pizza at sea. Emily and I ate here once and I wouldn't even consider coming back. The pizza crust is rubbery and super thin, the sauce is bland, and the toppings were sparse. My advice, if you want a good dining experience but a quieter spot to sit than the beach pool area, Grab a Guy's Burger or Blue Iguana burrito, and then walk down to the Tides pool area. Maybe grab a beer or soda at the Tides bar, find a seat in the shade, and enjoy your afternoon. Now, if you're looking for an even more exclusive spot to unwind, let me tell you about the Havana area. It's a total gem, but sadly, Emily and I couldn't check it out for ourselves because you need a special bracelet to get in. More about that in a minute. The Havana area is a Cuban-themed retreat with a private pool, hot tubs, and stylish cabanas, all decked out with a cool theme and vibrant colors. It even has its own bar serving up amazing mojitos and other Cuban-inspired cocktails. Perfect for sipping while you soak in the relaxed, upscale atmosphere. The catch? Except for the bar, it's only for guests staying in the Havana cabins or suites, which we didn't book on this trip. We heard nothing but great things though. People rave about the peaceful setting and those gorgeous ocean views. If you want that extra touch of luxury and access to way less crowded pools and hot tubs, I definitely recommend splurging on a Havana room to get access. It sounds like a great way to elevate your cruise experience. Now, if you just need a break from it all, head up to Deck 15 and step into the Serenity Adult-Only Retreat. It's a little slice of heaven for grown-ups. This spot is a total escape, with no kids running around, just peaceful vibes, plush loungers, and whirlpools that make you go, ah, this is the life. Serenity has its own bar for grabbing a fruity cocktail while you soak in the panoramic ocean views. Emily and I snuck up here often, and I swear sometimes it's the most relaxed we felt all cruise. No splashing, no noise, just us, the sea, and a good drink. It's perfect for couples, solo travelers, or anyone needing a breather from the Lido Deck chaos. And a perk that many forget to take advantage of in the Serenity area is Fresh Creations Salad Bar. A pretty comprehensive salad bar for a nice light lunch you can enjoy while taking in the peaceful ocean breeze. Once evening hits, it's time to start thinking about dinner. The Horizon has tons of options, and if you really want to get everything you can out of your time on the ship, I think trying as many dining choices as possible is the way to go. When I hear people say they eat every meal at the buffet on a cruise, I cringe a little bit. If you want to stay away from the paid specialty restaurants, you can head down to the main dining on Deck 3, that's the deck with the LED tornado. You're directed to either the Meridian restaurant or the Reflections restaurant, both of which are similar with large dining rooms, elegant, fancy decor, and generally great service. The menu at main dining is similar to the buffet menu on Carnival ships, but in my experience, the food here is fresher, tastier, and just all around better. Plus, you have access to dishes you can't get at the buffet. I always get a shrimp cocktail appetizer with just about every dinner I have in main dining. That's not available at the buffet. If you have a little extra cash to throw around on your cruise vacation, the specialty dining options really make your experience more luxurious. For instance, you can head to Deck 5, stop at the Alchemy Bar and grab a pre-dinner drink. The Alchemy Bar has a unique menu with some very interesting sounding drinks like the Martini Seduction and Pink Potion No. 9. After your drink, you find several great dining choices just a few steps away, like Bonsai Teppanyaki, a unique experience where the chef puts on a show while he cooks your food right in front of you. Or Bonsai Sushi, where they serve the ship for two. Seriously, some of the best sushi I've ever had. There's also the famous 555 Fahrenheit, the steakhouse on Horizon. But if none of these sound quite like what you want, there's still Guy's Pig and Ink or Brewhouse/Smokehouse where you can grab a booth, sip a cold beer, order some slow-cooked barbecue, and listen to live music. If you truly want a top-of-the-line experience on the Carnival Horizon for dinner, reserve yourself a spot at the chef's table on Deck 3. This costs you over $100 per person, but you get an experience and a meal that only the VIPs enjoy. Plus, you get to go behind the scenes of a cruise ship and tour the kitchen area. Once evening arrives, you'll have plenty of choices for entertainment. Maybe you're still on Deck 5 after finishing a memorable cruise dinner and you're in the mood for some music. Piano Bar 88 is just down the hall, and this venue is super popular with music lovers. You often get the chance to sing along with the performer, which for some makes this bar the highlight of the cruise. I'll admit, how fun your Piano 88 experience is depends a lot on the performer on your particular cruise. Some are better than others. Maybe you're more of a theater person and after dinner you want to catch a show. Also on Deck 5 is the Liquid Lounge. Walking into this theater almost feels like you're stepping into a different dimension. The seating is arranged in a unique way that provides great views and a personal feel in the theater. The performances set themselves apart with LED and aromatic special effects, giving you a really unique experience. Now, maybe you're a few days deep into your cruise. You already enjoyed some live music, you already experienced a show in the Liquid Lounge, and tonight you want something new. Just head down one deck to Deck 4 and find the Limelight Lounge. This lounge serves many functions, but one of the main ones is that it's where you're going to find the Punchliner Comedy Club. You want to show up early to grab a seat at this club as it's packed for every performance. People love to laugh and Carnival brings in some great acts to keep you entertained. You'll also want to keep in mind that the later the performance, the raunchier the jokes get, so if you're easily offended, beware of the late shows. If you're like me and my wife, sometimes you just want to chill out and watch a movie to finish your day. I've got great news. The Horizon, like most cruise ships, has a big movie screen mid-ship near the beach pool. The Horizon hosts what they call dive-in movies every night, where they show not the newest movies, but usually crowd pleasers like, for instance, we watched the latest Ghostbusters movie on our last cruise. They have an early and late movie, and the later one is generally more for adults. Here's the best part of dine-in movies on the Horizon. On the back of Deck 11, lining the back and sides of the movie screen area, they have these really comfortable, thick, padded seats with footrests. Personally, I don't find the sun loungers very comfortable, and especially not for movie watching. So having these big padded wicker chairs and love seats is awesome. I've been on so many cruise ships where I can't make it through a movie because the seating is so uncomfortable, but the Horizon really shines in this area. Remember to get out there 45 to 30 minutes before showtime to secure one of those seats. They do go fast. Oh yeah, and another way to make movie night even better is to head down to the Red Frog Rum Bar just down the staircase and grab a bag of delicious salty popcorn. Unfortunately, it costs you $4, but sometimes it's okay to splurge. Speaking of the Lido Deck, it's not just for movies. This spot transforms into Party Central with some fun themed events you'll want to experience at least once. The Carnival Horizon hosts deck parties almost every night, like the 80s Rock and Glow Party where you can dance under neon lights with glow sticks, or the Mega Deck Party, a high-energy bash with live music, games, and a festive vibe that gets everyone on their feet. I love how these parties bring everyone together, from kids to grandparents, all dancing and laughing under the stars. Here's a pro tip. Check your daily schedule for the lineup and maybe pack a fun 80s outfit if you want to go all out. These events are the perfect way to let loose and make memories that'll have you smiling for years. How to start your day on the Carnival Horizon is a very personal decision. Factors like how many drinks you had the night before and how badly you want a cup of coffee play a role in your choices. But no matter your wake-up style that day, you're always accommodated. If you're a morning person, you want to get that first thing workout in, you can head straight up to the fitness center on Deck 12. The fitness center entrance is at the rear of the Cloud9 Spa and to the right. You find stationary bikes, treadmills, free weights, medicine balls, and a variety of machines to work out whatever muscle group you want. Do you think it's a coincidence that you need to exit through the Cloud9 Spa? Not a chance. They're hoping to book you a massage to loosen up those sore muscles after your workout. The Cloud9 Spa has many treatments and products that they say at least make you healthier, happier, and more fit than ever. I warn you though, the prices for the treatments can be a little shocking. If you're more of a late riser and you forgot to order room service the night before, this, by the way, is a free service on Carnival Horizon. Just call down the night before and place your order. And if your room doesn't have a menu, ask your room attendant for one. You can always catch a sea day brunch. My wife and I love taking advantage of brunch. You get a meal with some items you can only get at Sea Day Brunch, like a guava skillet cake and huevos rancheros. I absolutely recommend you make it to a brunch on your Carnival Horizon vacation. You have a whole day ahead of you after breakfast. What do? I recommend heading up to Deck 12, getting outside, and taking advantage of the variety of games, rides, and views the ship offers. You can start with the Sports Square, where you can play pool, foosball, mini golf, cornhole, and more on the open deck of the ship. Are you feeling adventurous? You can head up to Deck 14, where you'll find the entrance to the Sky Ride. It's a bike ride like you've never experienced. You get into this bike-like car that goes around the perimeter of the ship way above the ocean and pedal your way around the course. A memory you'll keep forever. On Deck 14, you also enter the ropes course. Once again, up above the ocean, and the views are outstanding as you make your way through several obstacles. My wife loves the rope course. I should mention that both the Sky Ride and the ropes course have height and weight restrictions. You must be at least 4 foot 5 inches and weigh less than 275 pounds for the Sky Ride. And for the ropes course, you need to be at least 4 feet tall and weigh less than 300 pounds. If you didn't get enough of a workout in the morning, you can stop by the Sky Fitness area and work out in the open ocean air on the provided machines. After all that excitement in the sun, now it's time to head over to the Seuss Waterworks area and cool down and get in the water. You can find a splash zone for the kids, but there's also 2 epic water slides for kids and adults alike. The Cat in the Hat slide is a 450-foot enclosed raft slide with twists and turns. And the Thing 1 and Thing 2 slide is a 213-foot racing slide, a high-speed racing experience. When you're feeling like you need a little afternoon boost, you can head down to the Java Blue Cafe on Deck 5. They have a full-service coffee bar and our favorite, milkshakes. You can also get in on some delicious desserts like donuts and muffins at the Java Blue. Just remember though, this isn't an included venue. You are charged for your caffeine boost. Now that you have a little Java in your system, why not head up to Deck 7 and catch a movie in the IMAX theater aboard the Horizon? You can catch an assortment of full-feature Hollywood-style movies, as well as a couple of educational nature-style movies. Those ones are in 3D. My wife and I opted for a 3D movie about space, and it was pretty cool. I think the best part is just how amazing it is that we're able to see an IMAX movie while sailing on the ocean. What an amazing world we live in. After the movie, you can bring out your inner kid again and head just a few steps away to the Warehouse Arcade. You play all kinds of cutting-edge virtual video games, skee-ball, air hockey, and an assortment of prize machines. One in particular caught my eye. It has a PlayStation 5 as the prize. But I have learned from experience that those games are harder than they look. Another way to bring out your inner kid on the Horizon is to visit the Cherry on Top store. If you've cruised on Carnival, I'm sure you're familiar, but those who haven't, it's a wonderland of sugary candy goodness. All kinds of gummy worms and candy balls in endless flavors fill the bins that line the walls. This Cherry on Top has something special. It features its own ice cream parlor. Of course, you can always go to the Swirl's soft serve ice cream dispensers on the Lido Deck, but Cherry on Top offers good old-fashioned ice cream. They also make their own waffle cones and giant cookies to create ice cream sandwiches. Emily and I enjoyed our dessert here, but in all honesty, the cookie ice cream sandwich Emily got was really dry and stale. I'm pretty sure she just got a bad batch of cookies, but if you try the ice cream sandwich, maybe ask for a sample of the cookie first. I went with a homemade waffle cone, and it was seriously tasty. Time flies when you're having fun, and it's already lunchtime. I have got a big secret to share. I want you all to listen carefully because I'm about to reveal one of the best kept food gems on the Carnival Horizon. Tucked away on Deck 11, you'll find 2 incredible restaurants, JiJi Asian Kitchen and Cucina del Capitano. They're both technically paid specialty dining restaurants, but here's the thing most people don't know. For lunch, they both offer limited free menus, and the food is amazing. At JiJi, you get to choose between a noodle-based soup or a customizable noodle dish, picking whatever protein you're in the mood for. I cannot recommend the soup enough. The broth is so good. It'll make your day. Now, Cucina del Capitano has a similar setup, but with Italian dishes. You pick your pasta, your sauce, and your protein, and really you cannot go wrong. Everything we tried here was absolutely delicious, and there's no extra charge. Make sure you carve out time and track down these spots on your sea days to enjoy this hidden perk on your Horizon vacation. Like I said at the beginning of the video, The Carnival Horizon has so much to offer. It's easy to miss out on a Serenity salad or a homemade waffle cone at cherry on top. You could easily miss out on an IMAX movie or a trip to the arcade. With this video as your guide, you're going to take in all the Horizon has to offer. If you've been on the Horizon and you think I missed something, let me know in the comments. If you're going to be on the Horizon in the future and are getting excited, let me know in the comments. I love talking about this ship. It's one of my favorites. Make sure you check out our store below the video for some Embrace Today merch and travel gear. Please like, share, and subscribe the video. It really helps our channel, and you're gonna love our cruise content. If you liked this video, you're probably gonna like the other Carnival Horizon video that we put on the screen. Give it a click. And always remember, no matter what destination you choose, no matter what cruise line you choose, adventure awaits.